Hello, friends. Have you wondered what life brings an unexpected blessings or sudden suffering? Why do some people suffer despite doing good, or others succeed without doing any effort? And can we really escape from the past actions? Or, in other words, does karma really come back? My name is Mahendra, and today, with this episode, we are going to talk about karma. A simple word but a very deep truth and the powerful invisible that governs our life and how our every actions thoughts and intention is shaping our future right now, the karma. Today we are going to learn about how karma works, how to rise from our sufferings, how to turn even our smallest actions into this deep step towards the spiritual freedom. So today, friends, stay with us till end because you might hear just to transform your life, to see your life from the karma's angle. Today we have Binaji with us. Welcome, Binaji.
Thank you. Namaste.
Binaji, very warm welcome to you. So today we'll start our podcast with a very light question, which has their question in the mind. What is karma and how it does work? And does it come every time?
Yeah. This world and the universe run on one law, karma. Karma means action, but it's not just about what you do with your hands, even your thoughts, your intentions, your emotions, all are part of karma. Every thought, word, and deed creates energy. This energy returns to us in some form, sometimes immediately, sometimes after years, or even lifetimes. Karma is like planting a seed. It will grow and eventually it will bear fruit. Whatever you do, good or bad, it comes back just like a pendulum, swing and returns to its center. Whether it's a ball we throw, a word we speak, or a karma we perform, it always finds its way back to us before any action happens in the world. It brings in the mind, intellect, and our consciousness. That's why spiritual masters say, purify your thoughts and your life will flow. Our inner world reflects into the outer world. That's where karma takes birth. And just like a cow finds its mother among thousands of cows, your karma finds you without fail. But sometimes, what seems like punishment may actually be a hidden blessings. Their intents effort help us see clearly what is good and what is not. So remember that karma is an action.
Wow. So our thoughts, our intentions, and what we do from our hands, all are the part of the karma, not just what we are doing from our hands. Binaji, then why do the bad things happen to the good people? We often hear this question from the many people around us. So can we change our karma?
Yes and no to a great extent. Because people often blame fate. It was written in my destiny. But remember, there are three types of karma, while past karma are fixed and unavoidable, may bring certain challenges, can say prarabdha. Our present actions, kriryamana, and some are stored and intentions can reshape our future. This is where your freedom lies by consciousness living, spiritual practices, and choosing the right actions. We can transform our future. Even the bitter fruit of old karma can become a medicine if accepted, if accepted with wisdom. Through self awareness, good deeds, service, and spiritual practices, we can balance and transform karma. Because karma is not just from this lifetime, we carry the effects of our past actions, both visible and hidden. The law is impartial, but remember, every painful moment is also a chance for growth, purification, and elevation. Swami Vivekananda once said, until we understand the law of cause and effects, the law of sowing and repaying, giving and receiving, and effort and achievement, until then, life will seem unfair. We need the bitter but true spirituality is the medicine that brings clarity and strength. Even one tiny cell of a person carries all their qualities, their karma, and their tendencies, and these form the foundation of our next life. Our mind is like electric energy, constantly pushing us to act in similar ways again and again. When Lord Krishna tried to guide Duryodhana, Duryodhana said, "Oh Krishna, I know what is right, but I cannot do it because my mind doesn't listen to me."
Wow. So, first of all, we should create our self awareness to ourselves, understand the cause and effect as said by the Vivekananji. And definitely, we need to learn that, okay, every single cell of our body is contributing into the karma. Very good teaching, Binaji. So, people generally say, okay, how I can change my karma, that we can change or not, that's up to some extent. But how the people can see that, okay, I'm going in a right path towards creating a good karma, what should be the awareness one should have it?
Sometimes people say the world is full of sin. I see no goodness, but remember, we are born with the freedom of choose. What we call faith is often just unconscious karma. And yes, pain has purpose. It makes you sensitive, aware, and eventually free. By inner peace, if your soul feels satisfied, you are racing. But when you ignore your consciousness and inner far beings, leading of confusion, mental stress, and lose of clarity, our karmas stay with us, sometimes visible, sometimes hidden, and just like a thief is punishment, not only by society, but also by his own guilt. We to carry the invisible weight of our actions. Even after death, divine justice follows. But God also gives us chances to transform and use our power for good or for harm. Without freedom, no one would even try to improve, just like a student is free to take an exam and the teacher doesn't fail someone who earns good marks. God to give us free will. We succeed or fail by our own choice. Sorrow makes us more aware of happiness. And yes, some pain is simply the result of past injustice, adharma, or mistakes. But this word is truly Satyam Shivam Sundaram, truth, goodness, and beauty. There one thing is certain, as you sow, so shall you reap. Good actions purify the soul. That's why karma is mystery. Sometimes it becomes sin, sometimes it becomes virtue, Sometimes we feel heaven and sometimes sorrow, but meditation, prayer, seva, forgiveness, and surrender to God have the power to burn old karmas. Like fire purifies gold, devotion purifies the soul. So remember, every thought you think, every action you take is writing your future. You are the artist and your karma is the paintbrush. So, in the end, everything is the result of your or actions.
Wow. So, in a summary, Binaji, if individual has to live the life to make the things better karmas, we should choose the our decisions, thoughts, actions very carefully. And towards the end, you were also mentioning about the Satyam Shivam Sundara. So definitely our devotions towards the God, towards sadhana, and towards the humankind should be always elevated. So if I understood from you, karma is not a punishment; it is your teacher, and it is teaches us our responsibilities, our awareness towards us and surrounding, and compensations, and that definitely going to help us around. So, Binaji, now we are going to move towards the interesting and important part of our podcast, yoga and mudra, which are the science of our life. So, from you, now it's time to learn a new technique about our good health. Today, which yoga mudra you are going to teach us?
Today we learn Samput Mudra. As per you say, yoga and mudra are the science of living life. It's essential for daily life and beneficial for people of all ages. Practicing yoga and mudra, you can protect yourself from stress and other illnesses, making your life more positive and happier. Sampurna Mudra is a spiritual container, a sacred seal that helps you preserve, protect, and amplify divine energy. It brings your scattered focus back to the soul, making your practice powerful, centered, and transformative. How to perform? Sit comfortably in Sukhasana, Padmasana, or Vrajasana, keeping the spine erect and mind calm. Bring both hands in front of your body. Form a bowl like shape with your right hand as if you are holding something precious. Now place the left hand over the right hand, gently covering it without pressing. The palm do not fully touch. Instead, they create a subtle space between them. This space symbolizes the contentment of divine energy. You can so clearly in this picture. This form a sacred energy chamber between your palm, a symbolic support or protective and closer for divine energy. Hold the Samput Mudra near your navel or heart center. Close your eyes and begin chanting a sacred mantra such as the Gayatri Mantra or Mahamrityunjay Mantra. Focus your awareness on the space in your palms, visualizing a glowing light or divine energy held and protected there. Meditate for 15 to 30 minutes, allowing your consciousness to deepen. Benefit of Samput Mudra: energy, preservation and centering, protection and spiritual shielding, spiritual evolution and inner connection, mental peace and emotional balance. Best time to practice. It is especially practiced during Brahmurt and the chanting of the powerful mantras such as Gayatri Mantra, Mahamrityunjay Mantra, or advanced energy based meditation, yogic breathing, or chakra meditation. Whenever you feel emotionally weak, fearful, or spiritually disconnected, precautions must be had. Do not perform this mudra casually if you feel excess heat, heaviness, or discomfort. Incorporate this ancient practice into your daily spiritual routine to experience a new level of inner depth, divine connection, and protective peace.
Okay. So thank you, Vinaji, for giving us a useful knowledge.
Namaste. Thank you.
So, friends, hope you have enjoyed the today's podcast. We have learned a lot good lessons from the Binaji today. So just ask yourself that have you ever felt life is unfair? Try to think sometime in the very silent mode to become more aware about yourself and surrounding. Do comment below on your thinking, what you're thinking right now. But don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, share it with your loved ones, the podcast. If you have any questions, feel free to ask the in the comment sections. And for more information, you can watch our previous videos on Ojas Soul YouTube channel, and you can visit the AWG website also. Until then, stay connected, be happy, stay blessed. Remember, life is a gift. Live it fully. Goodbye and namaste.